Hi everyone, my name's MadMatt Lugos and welcome to Outer Wilds. So, if you've never watched one of my playthroughs before, I like to play single-player, story-focused games where we can take our time, explore, and focus on the characters, the narrative, the lore, and all that good stuff that comes with the experience. So, if I sound like someone you maybe want to come along on the journey with, then I hope you join me for Outer Wilds. In terms of what I know, I'm coming in as blind as I can, you know. I try and research where I can before I play a game, just so I know that it's the kind of game I like. But I think it's like the second Steam review down said, just come into this completely blind with knowing as little as possible. So I've watched the Steam trailer. I know that the music, even in this menu here, is amazing. We're going to be stuck in a galaxy that's stuck in a time loop, right? That's all I know. And the only other thing I know is that we're going to need to be fairly switched on here. I think there's going to be very little hand holding. I'm going to need to be paying attention. I'm going to need to concentrate. I'm going to need to have my eyes wide or eyes narrowed, whichever one means I'm concentrating in terms of clues and figuring out what's going on here. This has been published by Annapurna, who've done a lot of other games that I've loved that are in this kind of genre, in this, it's not walking simulator genre, but similar story focused titles as this. So yeah, that's all I know. I've started up the game because I had to see how it ran, because we're playing on PC. We got the settings cranked up. Let's get started, guys. I don't know what we're going to be in for, but if the soundtrack is as good as this menu song is, it's going to be fun. Okay, so a ship has just exploded and something's blown off it. Now, I couldn't get the game to capture in OBS, so I've loaded this little bit up, 5 or 6 times, and that thing blows off in several other directions. Now, as I understand it, this universe has been handcrafted. That's just from the Steam description, I think. It's not a procedurally generated, like, No Man's Sky kind of world. And we are a blue person, yeah? You can see our feet. We've been camping here. Yeah. So we've got our buddy here. Got Slate. So yeah, we're just thrown right in. No introduction, nothing. We're gonna have to figure all this out. So there's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. Okay, so we're a pilot, we're about to go on a big voyage, we've completed our training. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. All systems go, I'm ready if you are. You sure you fixed the retro rockets? I'm ready if you are, mate. Are you kidding? Of course I'm ready. It's finally time to test the new landing hydraulics with a pilot instead of the auto flight system. Speaking of pilots, make sure you don't crash the ship the first time you put it down, you hear? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Thanks, Slate. Okay, because we're capturing for YouTube. Sorry, I should have done this before. Let's just turn the music down a couple. Not loads. Not having second thoughts, are you? Okay, wait, I need a notepad. Notepad, because this might be the kind of game I need to write things down in. Got a notepad. Alright. The launch codes are up by the observatory. Hornfels, yeah. Hornfels has the launch codes, yeah. Like usual, I'm starting to think that they live there. How's the ship looking, Slate? Great. Hey, you might get a kick out of this. I've repurposed the spare oxygen tank to be used as an extra combustion chamber. Is that safe? Probably. Alright. How safe would you say this thing is? Oh, it's a perfect 10. Unless you're factoring in pilot error, in which case it's about a 4, no offence. None taken, Slate. What's my mission once I'm in space? Hey, you're the pilot, you tell me. Aren't you pilot types all eager to get up there and explore for yourselves? Perhaps. Doesn't matter if you go to the moon, or Brittle Hollow, or just the other side of Timber Hearth. It's all the same to me. Get out there and have some fun. Just don't hurt the ship, that's all I ask. What else should I do before liftoff? If you have any goodbyes to say, better say them now. I think your friend Hal is in the observatory waiting to see you off. Oh, and Gassan says that they have the zero-G chamber set up if you want a refresher on making ship repairs in space. Not saying you have to, but it'd help get Gosen off my back if you did. Alright. So we're an explorer, we're a pilot. We need to say our goodbyes, we need to get some launch codes. We can jump, we hold to jump. I am playing on a controller from the button prompts, you can see obviously. Hey guys! So where is the... Whoa! No jump scares, please. Alright. Hey there, Porfy. So we are... We're going to have 4 eyes, we've got pointy ears. We look kind of like... just the ears. Who was it reminding me of? Maybe Freya from Final Fantasy IX a little bit. Heyo, hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gosan open up a bottle of the good stuff. So, I'm only seeking adventure amongst 1 star, actually. Other stars are too far away. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. Yeah, let's try and be purposeful. So, we're only seeking adventure amongst 1 star? So, what, 1... Is that a galaxy or 1 solar system? Yeah, solar system. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck. Oh, the astronaut returns. Tell me, what can I do for you? What are you doing? I've just finished sealing up another batch of sap wine for aging. I like to begin aging a batch on the day of a significant occasion, you know? That's why there are so many bottles labelled structural collapse and house fire. Any new gossip? I'm hoping to teach Esker to tap trees next time they return from the Atl Rock. If they'll bring me lunar sap, I can attempt moon wine. Interesting. Okay, so this is our home planet then, I guess. Small little place. Hello there, old timer. Rutile. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. Let's go for the first one. Geyser is pretty loud. All I know is between the space program and Micah's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more than they used to. What can I do for you? Yeah, you really worried about it? Only constantly. You learn to live with it. You also learn to sleep with a bucket of water next to your bed, just in case. Are you going to watch the launch? Of course! I'll be watching from a safe distance, obviously, and mostly to make sure nothing catches fire, but watching nonetheless. Alright, thanks, Rutile. Got a cautious sort here. These guys have got a sense of humour, I like it. I wasn't necessarily expecting a lot of, you know, text and interaction with characters. I appreciate it. Hope you guys don't mind my voice, because I'm obviously going to have to read what everyone says. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Hearth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Okay, so this is our home planet, Timber Hearth. Postcards from orbit. This pilot seat, used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar, is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Hearthian history. Alright, so failed attempt. They kind of just launched the guy. Maybe he didn't quite fly. Don't know how close we have to get to stuff to read it, maybe. Is there a sprint button? We move quite fast anyway. Hey there, Marl. So it's launch day, huh? Hal's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program, just say the word. Yeah, you're a lumberjack, mate. What? No, I just think it's in the way and someone ought to chop it down, you know, specifically me. You think this has to do with the time I fell out of it and broke my arm? That was when we were hatchlings. Who would hold a grudge for that long? You. That tree's got it coming. If you swing by the moon, say hi to Eska for me. Wow, so that is the moon there that just crossed the path of the of our sun, or the star there. Hey there, Nace. Nice. I'll go with nice. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any other travellers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? What are these instruments? Oh, sure. I made all of their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's Chert's drums, Rybek's banjo, and Gabro's flute. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course, though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space? That'll be one of the space program's other travellers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Interesting, so music will indicate a companion. Trouble is, every time a Hearthian leaves for outer space, that's one less musician in our orchestra. So, did you need something? Where is the observatory? It's questions like that that make us worried about you going up into space on your own, you know. The observatory is up that path behind the waterfall. There are a couple of signs marking the way, but really, you just keep going up and then hook a right when you get to the 0 GK. Thank you, nice. Observatory, of course. Let's just go and look back at that, what I think is the launch pad. So this is delightful so far. I don't know when this whole time loop thing comes into play. Obviously something exploded in the sky, which isn't good, but we don't have any context just yet. Hey there, Micah. Hey, it's you. Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you going to go into space, aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. Yeah, I hear you and Slate beefed up the model ship. Yeah, we recalibrated the controls and installed better thrusters. Want to give it a test drive? Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you've got. Yes. I want to practice with a pro like you. Oh, you're just saying that. But if you really want to practice with me, I guess I could help you out a little. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Yep. I'm still going, you know. You better be. It's been forever since anyone launched into space. I really, really want to see it. Really bad. Hey. Yes. Give this a shot. Okay, thrusters on the left stick and down and up thrust. Oh! Wow, that is complicated. Oh my god, I hate this. Sorry, my audio just peaked then from my stupid laugh. So... Oh. Yeah, this... I'm gonna crash my ship, guys. If you stay upright, it's generally okay. Oh, shit. This is so finicky. Ah, this is gonna be nails, man. This is making me so nervous. Nailed it. Okay, we're messing this one up. Guys, why have they done this? Alright, I'm out of here. What do you think, Micah? Wow, that was just like the time the external fuel tanks exploded on re-entry. You'll be okay flying the big one, right? No, probably not. Tell me that was supposed to be reasonably challenging, guys. Okay, we can't open doors. I am fine with that, right. Hello there. Tephra. Hello, astronaut. It isn't my favourite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Yeah, sure. Okay, here are the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios, and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. Got you. Tutorials. Thought I wasn't going to get one. I found you. Oh, you found me. But my hiding spot was super good. Don't forget, you have to find both of us, okay? Tephra. Yeah. I've won. I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. Oh, why has the text gone so small? No, I'm good. Okay, so we've unlocked our signal scope. Hey there, Spinel. Fishing Rhine, singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater, guess we'll be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. The big water planet, Giant's Deep, that's where I'd go. Well, why is that? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves but couldn't see too far down. On account of how murky the water was, I guess, too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lays beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They travelled down and down, but suddenly Gabbro couldn't go any further. Tell me more. I will, I was just pausing dramatically. There's no exercising a will of its own. The water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. A tentacle of some hideous beast. Ah! I mean, that's what Gabbro said anyway. Whatever it was, it freaked Gabbro out pretty good. Everyone wants to hear new stories at the village campfire, you know. Make sure you bring some back with you. Fishing song. Geez, I think my bait is wrong. What are you up to? I'm looking for hornfowls. Oh, them. I'd bet today's haul they're in the observatory. Not that I've caught anything yet, but if I had, I'd definitely bet it. Hornfowls is pretty much always in the observatory. I've not missed anyone, right? There's a loud waterfall. Alright. I'm really nervous about piloting the ship now, guys. Like, absolutely bricking it nervous. Right, there's the observatory. Hello there, Arcos. What are you doing? Is that a zero gravity? Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter hiding inside this fence? Gosan said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling. Because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to get away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown up. Ghost matter is awesome. Ghost matter's super cool. It'll burn the heck out of you. You shouldn't be throwing rocks in there. Ghost matter is dangerous. You know ghost matter is how Tektite lost their foot, right? Let's put him in his place. Obviously, that's what makes it so awesome. Jeez, I'm not dumb enough to touch it. Oh, you're such a grown-up. It's cool that little scouts can detect ghost matter and all. But what would be really cool is if little scout could, like, shoot ghost matter at stuff. Or pew pew pew. Sorry for trying to be a grown-up kid. Who have we got here? Moraine. Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? I'm using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. It's set to the Outer Wilds venture frequency so I can pick up the traveller's music. Oh, that's the moon. Last night I heard Rybek's banjo coming from the Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Okay. Hello again. Any good sounds? There are. My signal scope is... Yep. Yes. Haven't you been up in this tree for a while? I'm concerned Mar will cut down this tree if there's no one in it, so I don't want to leave it for too long. Mayor Rutile says Mar isn't supposed to cut it down. I don't think they see eyes to eyes with this one. I'm still watching your launch though. I'll have a good view from up here. Good stuff. Okay, so that's the observatory. Danger. Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eye. The good news is you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around, Hornfells. What does this do? Okay, so it appears green on a camera. Everything else is otherwise black and white. Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before you launch. I've got a zero-G training set up if you want a refresher, Go-san. Sure thing, Go-san. Oh, he's missing an eye. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? Right, like you weren't nervous. Are you kidding? No, I'm a little nervous. Good. Everyone should be a bit nervous going into space. I got cocky during my first flight and nearly put a new crater in the moon. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about that. Still, I was never as green as you. I've gotten better, dude. Come on. Think so, do you? Feel like proving it to your old flight coach? There's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment set up down in the zero-G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. Yeah, I'll give it a go. Cool, get to it, and try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. Yeah, thanks, mate. Okay, zero-G. Alright, please don't be as hard as flying that little ship, for the love of God. Zero-G cave. Oh. It's the same controls, guys. Gravity is 0.4. Okay, so it's not. This isn't too rough. We do have a fuel limit though. He wants me to repair something. I've forgotten what he said. Let you go, Sam. Tough. Hey, Tough. Hey, hey, nice of you to drop down. I'm getting some zero-G timing. So you're going in there, in the cave? Huh. What? No, I'm fine. Great, great, I'm fine. Yeah, you don't look fine, buddy. Well, you know, I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. Now I've got hand sweats. Give me the dirt. Some fresh dirt. Not much happening down here lately. Let me think. Come to think of it, Tektite saw something crash outside of the village crater earlier. That's new and different. Is anything on fire? Probably only a little. Tektite checked out the crash site with the old Firewatch scout launcher and saw smoke, so they headed over to stamp out any leftover fires. Well, I better get back to work. This ore's not going to mine itself, you know. Guess where I'm going? Oh, no, 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 no. You want to run off into space, that's your business. But don't make me, you know, think about it. I don't know if we get this weird cave down here. Yeah, I've forgotten my mission already. I'm supposed to repair something, yeah? Oh. Zero-G, though. Zero G, then why are we... What is that? Is that just a pickaxe? Okay, we just need to be wary of our fuel. We can fall quite confidently. Oh! Okay, this is okay, where's the next thing? God, I'm lost. What? Okay, I've gone back. Now this is the zero G bit. Okay, it's all on... Ah. No, Matt. Stop. Stop. Okay. I can hear the other one. It should be around here, right? Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. It's a bit easier being in first person. Alright. Roll? What the hell does roll do? Oh, right. Ah! Nailed it. Don't know if we take damage or something. Alright, that's enough of that. Alright. Ah. Got a nice little loading screen here. So, I think I might ask the lady about the different, because we had 4 other people who'd gone up there, right? Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you. Got it? I've got it, dude. I've got it. All I can remember is that the guy with the harmonica has been gone for a very long time. So we'll talk to the music lady when we go back down. And I'll write down who has which instrument, because we're going to be, you know... How awesome is this, guys? How awesome is this? Oh, this is so good, man. This is so good. I'm grinning. When you nail the soundtrack like this, man, it's just gives you the chills. What the hell is this? Hornfels, Gossman, Feldspar, Esker, and Slate. Feldspar is out there. I think Feldspar was the harmonica. Outer Wilds Ventures, Timber Hearth's first and only space program, which was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. It completed the first orbit around Timber Hearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Atl Rock. Just gonna have a... Right, so I've got to make some notes because I feel like we're gonna need to pay attention to certain bits in this game, so I don't want to forget anything, you know, just like basic information. Okay, so we're on Timber Hearth. That's our home planet. We're on Timber Hearth. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members, clockwise from top to left, Hornfels, Gossan, Slate, and Feldspar. Where's Esker then? Big thanks to these additional founding members of Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we would never have gotten off the ground. Matthew Steinhauer, Ben Etherington, Querty the Pie, Jordan Frith, Tom Cummings, Sean Shark Templar Farrell, Stephen Ursel, Ryan Omrecker, and I guess they're developers maybe? Game developers. Hey there, Hal. Hey, it's my favourite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight too. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh jeez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm a mix. I'm excited. Good. You've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see your training pay off. So what's the dirt? Here to see the new Nomai statue? Yeah. I knew you'd want to see it before you headed off. Hornfels just finished prepping it for display today. Amazing, isn't it? Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like. But I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. Okay, so we've got the Nomai, an ancient race who we've never met. The Nomai. Ancient Nomai. Furry creatures. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know. And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Oh jeez, I got a little carried away there. Go on. You have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? So these are the Nomai. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewellery that has been carved as part of their antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in this solar system, we still have no idea where this species came from or what happened to them. Huh. So they've got antlers, they've got like fur all around their head, and they've got 3 eyes, and they've got like an all-seeing eye in the middle. There you go, what's up? So where did it come from? It came from Giant's Deep. Gabbro fished it out of the oceans and brought it back here for study. Hornfels doesn't know much about it yet, just that it's crazy old and super tough. I wonder why the Nomai carved it. Apparently, Gabbro went back to Giant's Deep to try and learn more about the statue. Maybe they'll find some answers there. Okay, so Gabbro is in Giant's Deep. Okay. How do you spell Gabbro? Gabbro is... Okay. Is Gabbro still there? Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep, to wherever they found that Nomai statue. One of the islands, I think. You remember Gabbro plays a flute, right? Like all the time. Okay, Gabbro plays a flute. Gabbro plays a flute. I bet your signal scope could find them easily. If you do see Gabbro, say hi for me. Why did the Nomai make it? Good question. So Gabbro found this fully intact statue on Giant's Deep, right? Well, Hornfels told me it's made from the same type of special stone as that statue fragment Chert brought back from the Hourglass twins. Chert brought back, okay. We know the stone from Chert's fragment can store information. That's why some of the stone from that statue fragment was repurposed for your ship's computer. Maybe the statues were made for storing information too. What do you think I'll find in space? Hey, you never know. Maybe you'll be the one to solve the mysteries of the Nomai. Or maybe you'll discover a new kind of rock or something. But honestly, as long as they don't end up naming a new safety equipment after you, I'm sure you'll have done a great job. Now that's it, buddy. Take it easy, Hal. Man, I'm loving this. Got a mystery to uncover, guys. It's going to be great. Okay, so we've got some knowledge here in this little museum. Let's make sure we pick it all up. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Okay. So we've got a translator. So if we start there and then we follow it. Okay, cassava. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Felix. Fortunately, that Athelrock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Interesting. Okay, so if we see lines like that, we can translate them with our device. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. This looks like a crib, right? A baby's crib. So we've got some fossils here. We've got their eye sockets, we've got their horns, antlers. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Hearthians couldn't have descended from Nomian ancestors. No, Nomian, yeah? It's not clear where the Nomai originated from, or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Okay, so, I mean, what reasons do things go extinct? So they were either travellers from a very far away place and they're not extinct, just the travellers that came here died. Or The unlikely explanation is they're what they're what the Hearthians evolved from, which that said is unlikely. Or maybe the Hearthians were at war with the Nomai, and they in fact killed them, and they've hidden it from their own history, or their ancestors have hidden it from them. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost, to the depths of space. God, I'm gonna crash that ship so many goddamn times, man. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion, and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Gravity distortion. Oh. The plot thickens. Okay, that is cool. Oh. That is a horrible looking fish with its own little torch. This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to dark bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. Okay, I don't like this. Dark bramble, is that another planet? Oh, we've got some planets here. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. Bit of a science lesson here. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Chert's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. The inevitability. We've got an upstairs here and I've not read this one. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Atoll Rock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Oh, we've not been in here. Where did we come in? Okay. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realise there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. Hey! Alright, that's I don't know if any of you played Antechamber, but similar sort of things in some of the puzzles in that game. Alright, let's have a look upstairs. Well, we're going deep here, guys. We're not even launched yet. So I think I'm going to try and keep these episodes to between 45 minutes and an hour, but this first episode might be a bit longer because obviously I'd like to launch inside this first episode. It's Hornfels. This is the observatory. Hornfels observations. This is incredible. At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not, they're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? Yep. Hey there, Holmfels. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator too. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? Okay, I'm gonna learn more about the Nomai. I'll meet up with other travellers. I want to go somewhere no one's gone before. I think I'll start with something small. I don't know. I'm gonna wing it. I want to learn more about the Nomai. I might have guessed as much. No sense in making a translator tool if you're not going to use it to translate anything. We've barely scratched the surface of the Nomai writing in our solar system, so we still know very little about them. We've no idea if they originated here, or travelled here, or why they disappeared. That tool of yours should prove indispensable in solving the mystery of this ancient species. Well then. Looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to die in space. I'm ready to get off this rock. Excellent. You'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship then, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Okay, let's get some... The launch codes are dash slash dash dot dot dash slash dot. Wait. Dash slash dash dot dot slash dash dot. Hello again. Where are the other travellers? Well, let's see. Oh, thank you, sir. Okay. So, Chert is on the Hourglass Twins. Chert is at the Hourglass Twins. So, Hourglass Twins is planet. Although I don't know what sound he's got yet, so... Rybeck is at Brittle Hollow. And Gavro's on Giant's Deep, which we already knew. And then there's Feldspar, obviously, but of course, we don't know where they are or if they're even still alive. Feldspar has been lost for a very long time, I'm afraid. Was there something you needed? Tell me more about Feldspar. Feldspar was one of the 4 founding members of Outer Wilds, along with our flight coach Gossan, Slate the engineer, and me. As ground control and later the museum curator, I didn't work with Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gossan did. I can tell you that Feldspar was absolutely fearless though. Nothing scared them. Test piloted everything Slate ever built. It's a wonder Feldspar lived to see space, frankly, but they did. Flew all sorts of dangerous stunts and explored everything they could find, and then one day they just didn't come back. We don't know what happened or where Feldspar went, or even whether they're still alive. It's been a long time since they left. So Feldspar is 2 people? We need to go and look at that picture again. Oh! Oh, yes. So we're in our own little solar system. So we've got Timber Hearth and 3 other planets. And 2 of them have got moons. So we've got our sun, the Hourglass Twins. Oh, and Dark Bramble is the scary place, right? So Timber Hearth is second closest to the sun or the star. Oh, and there's a space station or something orbiting the sun very closely. Yeah. Giant's Deep is a really big planet. Hourglass Twins is That's weird. It's like 2 planets and an orbiting moon. Or maybe it's... yeah. They've got their like 2 close together planets with a smaller moon orbiting them, perhaps. And then Brittle Hollow has got a, looks like a volcanic moon or something. Giant Steep is a very big planet, but we know it's got lots of water on it. And Dark Bramble has very little light and it has quite scary creatures. Okay, so Dark Bramble, lots of not really any water. Giant's Deep. It's got a space station, or that's Gabbro's ship, perhaps. It's got 1 moon. The Ember Twin and the Ash Twin. Brittle Hollow. What is it, a hollow planet? Got no core, maybe? Hollow's Lantern. So is that like a mini star? Fascinating, guys. Fascinating. Alright. Let's get going. Let's get this party started, guys. All I think I need to do is just talk to the... Okay. Was that a save point? What the hell? That must have been a save point, right? I don't know. Can we save? I don't know how we save this game. Clockwise from top left. Hornfels, Gossan, Slate, Feldspar. I don't know if I've heard anyone use the words he or she yet, so they might just be pronouns they use for individuals. I don't know why Esker's on there. This is Feldspar here. Getting a bit of a lag spike there. Hey there, Hal. Hey, so did you get a good look at the Nomai statue? The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes opened, and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around. You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch, like medically speaking? You know what? Don't worry about it. Maybe you should sit down for a bit and take it easy. I'd hate for anything bad to happen if you try to launch while you're not feeling great. But hey, when you're ready, then you can make the most of our translator tool. Can't believe it's all grown up and leaving for space already. For real though, I'm glad you're the one carrying it and not like Rybeck. They'd fall on it for sure. So, say, if you want to do a short trip to just get your space lungs under you, you could check out the ruins on the Atl Rock. I'd love to learn what those are. The ruins on our moon. Okay. Good luck and safe flying. Okay, so yeah, no, this is like, they're genderless, I'm guessing. Asexual, something like that. Alright. I just want to talk to the music lady. Just so I can get who's instrument is what? Hey there, kid. Hello, astronaut. Are you going into space today? Are you going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? Don't worry. That's what Feldspar said too, but they never did. Hornfels will be really sad if you don't come back, like how sad it makes them to talk about Feldspar. So you should make sure you don't get lost in space too. Alright, let's just go and quickly talk to the lady with the guitar. I'm not testing the flight on that thing again, because it was humiliating. I just know that Feldspar was the harmonica, right? Yes. So, Chert was the drums. Chert was the drums. Gabbro was the flute. Ryback was a banjo. And Feldspar was a harmonica. Felspar's harmonica, yes. Excellent. Right, guys, let's get this party started. I'm nervous, I'm excited. I hope I don't crash this ship. But I don't know when this whole time loop aspect is going to come into play. Maybe that's why Feldspar's been missing for so long. Perhaps he's lost in the time loop. Alright, dude. I got the codes. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. Thanks, Slate. Wow, I'm nervous, guys. Well, goodbye, Timber Hearth. We're going to go to... So that's Gabbro on the deep planet. And there's someone whistling on what was the moon called? God damn it. I'm stalling. I've got all our gear. I don't need to suit up, do I? Okay. Gabbro, Esker, Lunar Ruins, Zero G Cave. Oh, we've not been to Esker's camp. Oh, Esker's camp's probably on a space station, right? So there's the Hourglass Twins, Brittle Hollow, Giant's Deep, Dark Bramble, and the Interloper. I didn't notice that on the big map. So we're going to go to the Atl Rock first. Yeah. Buckle up, buddy. Lift off landing camera. Okay. Guys, what on earth? Pardon the pun. I'm not going to Dark Bramble. Where's the Atl Rock? Okay, we're going to the Attle Rock, guys. Oh. Is there a landing pad? Ah! We landed. Oops. I'm supposed to put the suit on. Oh, we got an O2 level. Wow, guys. Equip the scout launcher. Oh. Right. We launched. That's a harmonica. Wow, guys, I'm gonna leave that episode there because we've blasted off. It wasn't quite as epic as I was thinking, but we're in space. This is crazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna climb back in the ship to restore my O2 levels. But yeah, we've got a mystery to uncover about the Nomai. We've got some friends out in space. One of them's lost. Oxygen refill. Spot a tree. Walk towards it. Enjoy. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the start to Outer Wilds. There's a bit of an information dump at the start, but you know that's really important. I'm really excited, you know, but we're gonna have to pay attention basically. So I hope you've enjoyed the start to Outer Wilds. Let me know what you think. Leave me a like if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, so you can join Clan Drummond and see more story-based games and story-based playthroughs like this. And just remember, everybody, never trust an on-crate. I'll see you back on the Attle Rock.